So today's a bit of a rainy day. I'm not going to go on a bike ride today. So I'm just going to go on the treadmill for a while today. But I thought I'd also run you through some of the ab exercises I do. They may suit you, they may not. I've got a back condition that impacts how I do some of my exercises. So that might be just right for you, it might not be. I might talk about some of the modifications you can do the exercise to maybe be a little bit less stressful. You can always start on an easier version of the exercise and do a harder version, which is what I sometimes do as well. Let's get to it. This is just for demonstration purposes only, but generally I try to go to burnout on any set of ab exercises I do. I like to start with this exercise as part of my warm-up routine. It's a simple exercise for your abs, doesn't put too much stress on your body, and it's a nice little warm-up. Now the point of this one is to really get your tailbone or your coccyx off the mat and make sure you engage your core, your abs with every exercise that you do with your abs. You want to really feel it right through your torso, everything working together to give you stability and strength. So this one, I just call them toe touches or floor taps or whatever you want to call them. You can start with your hands here if you want, and you just tap like this, engaging your core, and remember to keep your tailbone off the mat. All right, just keep thinking about your exercise. You don't have to rush through it like this. Make every one count. You should feel every one. If you struggle with that, just do one leg at a time, like that. But still keep your coccyx up. You won't feel it in your abs as much that way, but at least it's a start. If you're finding that a bit too easy, you can start putting your hand in different positions. You can hold them here, you can hold them out there. You will feel more work in your abs that way. Remember to keep that tailbone up. If you want to, you can hold a weight out there as well. And to make it even more harder, just bring your head up off the ground. So this one's for stabilising your core, your balance. You do these, try to get your elbow to your knee and stretch as far out you can, nice and level if you can, and try to engage that core again. Just lifting up, and when you get to the top, try to push a little bit further. You act like you're trying to get up as well, and you'll find that the core is really engaging there, and you should be able to feel that. You don't have to rush on these. Rush and twist, there's lots of ways to do these. One that I've come to like is I cross my legs like this, and I mean you can keep your feet on the ground if you want to. Just do these light ones. I don't feel I get much out of it. Start crossing your legs, you get a bit more out of it. Lifting your legs, you can even get more out of it. But I tend to just wobble around a little bit too much, unless I slow down. What I've started to do is put a weight in my hand, and I really stretch it out nicely as far as I can go, and pass it to there, and go as far as I can go. And I keep doing these. Don't have to do them fast, just controlled, and stretch all the way. Make sure you're breathing all the time. Another plank type one, get in the plank position and you're just reaching out. Engage that core and just reach out. That's all it is. If you got that, if that's difficult for you, get on your knees, I suppose. Start off that way, get used to the movement. Another one I like to do is balance tucks. So lie down, lift yourself up a little bit like that, and then curl in. Really engage your core. You're up nicely on your tailbone, and control each one. If you want to make it a little bit more harder, you can put some weights in and do it that way. This is an easier version. only your head's coming off the ground a little bit. Another classic one is the old bicycle twists. So elbow to opposite elbow to knee, engage that core and try to get your elbow right down to the ground if you can. Don't do it fast. In fact, the slower, probably the better it is. Keep your shoulders off the mat. Another good one is pausing mountain climbers. So you hold it there, pause. It's like you're running with your hands down. Make sure you engage your core when you do this. To work your obliques, get that side muscles going, you can do these side planks, side plank raises. Balance up on your elbow, nice and square here, and just lifting as high as you can go. Like that. One foot balanced on the other. And then you swap sides to do the other side. I don't know what these are called, but they're good. I like them. You're just reaching up and bringing the weight that's in your hand to your shins. And you can lift a little bit at the end, like you're trying to get up. Of course, if this is too hard, putting pressure on your back, get rid of the weight. You can do it without a weight, that way. Or don't even lift your arms at all. You can just do these leg raises like that. If it's too hard to do with both legs because of your lower back, leave it on the ground and start just with single legs. Get used to the exercise. But with single legs and this position, you don't engage your core much. Another good one for your sides is side toe touches. You leave your shoulders off the ground and really give it a nice stretch and twist over there. But if that's too easy, I find it actually better if you put one leg up in the air. You can't really do it two legs in the air because it's fighting against some sort of inertial thing. If you put one down, then you can do your twist. Another one I like to do is leg lifts over a box. I just put these here because sometimes when your legs do get a little bit tired, they might scratch the corners. Plus you don't want to kick the box away. So this one, set yourself nicely in the center. Knees bent a little bit to get the distance right. And what you're doing is you're sort of crunching in and lifting over, crunching in and lifting over. You're sort of just doing that. Okay, so this one, the windscreen wipers, I think they're calling them. It's a good one, but it is difficult. Your arms wear out pretty quick. It's a bit hard to do. It's certainly a test of your abs, and it makes your abs work pretty hard. This is the best I can do for now, but I'm trying to work up into improving it, obviously. From here you can do other leg lifts. Again, it's all dependent on the strength of your arms. So your arms tend to wear out quicker than your abs. But you could do these ones like this. You can do twist ups, which actually are probably better for you. You can do straight leg out, or even high if you can do it, which I can't. But they're both not bad either. If you've got access to one of these setups, again you can do the leg lifts like this, but you probably find that you get more out of it if you can twist as well, like that. I forgot to mention this exercise. I like it, works pretty well. You can have your hands by your side and you just roll up and push your feet vertically up into the air and give it a little push at the end there so your abs really engage. Or you can have a weight under your hands behind your head and that seems to stabilise me a little bit better. I like it that way a bit better. So that's pretty much the ab exercises that I do. After a bit of research, I found that those ones suit me the best and seem to be the most effective. I've talked about my cycles of when I do my workouts, but if you just want to do, say, an ab session yourself, just an ab session on its own, I've seen one where you just pick, say, 7 and go for a minute on each one, and it's only, the whole thing lasts only obviously 7 minutes. You'll certainly feel it by the end of that for sure. You can pretty much do abs every day if you want to, because your stomach muscles can take it. Do some more research if you like, find some other exercises you like doing. There's plenty of ab exercise routines out there, as you would know. That's just what I do, and it suits me, and I'm just going to keep doing it. See you next time.